Good morning, YouTube and fellow fish tubers. It's a gorgeous start to the day as I walk in here and look at my my beautiful main discus tank. Everybody's eager for breakfast. Everybody's looking pretty good. I had one that lost some weight there because he was the worst affected by my now solved cloudy eye issue this last few weeks, and he was hit pretty hard, so he lost some weight. But I'm getting him fattened up now. He's gonna be fine. You might notice though, my overstocked tank's not looking very overstocked anymore. And that was always the plan. I need more fish. But for now, we're just gonna work with what we got. So I also need more equipment. And I can't have it all at once, so we will roll with the punches. Weather's going to start getting cold here. Expenses are going to go through the roof, and so I've got to be mindful. But they're doing good. They're doing good. So you'll notice the other cone is now gone because I need to buy more of those, and I only have the two. I'm going to need a third one real quick because I think I'm going to have to pull another pair out of here. But I don't know much about, it's a new pair and I want to watch them a little longer. It's the blue one and the snake, the other snake skin. But I'm halfway thinking the other snake skin is also a female. And I may have been wrong about that one being a male, but its color is different. I think it's probably still a male, and I just got confused. So it can be difficult when you're watching them lay eggs to tell who's doing what. Very difficult, at least for me, because I don't see that well. Let's go have a look at the pair over here. Now they're back to feeling normal. I mean, they're just waking up too, but this male has always been a little bit worried about me. Especially if I touch him. He takes about 5 days to realize I'm not going to net him again, and he calms down. She calms down pretty quick. They're starting to hang around the cone. They haven't started cleaning it yet, but they're looking at it, and they're thinking about the next round. So we've got everything nice and clean for them. If I don't see them fluttering today, I will change the water again just to keep it tip top for until the eggs show up, right? And we'll do that with these guys. So she's fattening up in the belly. She's giving her good protein, and we should see a spawn here in a few days. I'm guessing once they do know that their babies are gone. They're not being parents anymore. But that screwed up, like their whole parenting cycle got interrupted. So now that they're calm, I'm going to keep them this way, and my house is going to remain quiet. And they can do their thing. They don't mind watching me walk by and all that. And of course I take my time when I walk by this tank, and I'll slow down, I'll lift my feet, all that stuff. But other people don't know how to do that, and it doesn't take much to throw them off. They know me. They know me as the food source, the guy that looks after them. So when they see someone else, they don't know them, and they respond like stranger danger. So they're doing good. They're out in the middle of the tank here, as you can see. They want me to feed them. They know I'm the food guy. And this is normal discus behavior. This is comfortable. I'm not scared anymore. Discus behavior. So when their next batch comes, and it will come soon, no doubt, they're definitely not done. This time they'll know what the babies are and everything, and they're going to have a much better run, because they gain a little experience every time they try, and then you get a successful pair. And this pair is going to be successful because they're well on the way to the next tank. And we enter the downstairs fish room, and you can see these lights all come up around the same time as the one upstairs does. I try to have them timed. Apparently I've screwed up that one somehow. It might turn on in a minute, but I'll have to check the timer settings on that one. And I know it's they're all switching to nighttime at the same time, but I guess I can get the morning setting right on that one yet. We'll figure it out. So this tank will be for fry. I get 4 or 5 week old fry. We'll be putting them up in here. It's a little dark in here, but if I turn the lights on, then everything's gonna get washed out too. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Pardon that. Maybe if I bring this up. No, that's not even mattering at all. No. So, but yep, that's going to be for small fry that I've just separated from parents after after they've been in here for a month, and I get a new batch. I'll float these fish into this tank, this bigger tank, and I'll put 3 inchers in here, and 1 inchers in here, 1 to 2 inchers in here, and 3, 4, and up in here. And when they get to anywhere near 5, I'll throw them upstairs. So I'll be able to hold a lot of fish long enough to offload them in these 2 tanks. And should I need more water, I can make that happen. So I have other options. Heck, I've even got these barrels sitting right there. I wouldn't want to use them, but if I was stuck, I could. These fish are clean. The only problem is the water would be too cold. So here we have our Big Bertha and her little man. Big Bertha and the little man. So we got putting the laundry in the dryer. Probably didn't do it because I finished it too late last night. Pardon me. Should have hit pause for that. Let's have a look at how she's doing now. Keeping the tank stable at 80 because she seems to just behave properly at 80. She was kept in this tank all her life, which is just not big enough for her. And in this tank, they had it set to, well, they had that set to 82. But when I set it to 82, the thermometer on it will say 84. So I don't know what to think about where she idle there. This one just turned on. Weird, it comes up blue. I'll have to adjust that as well. It's almost mimicking the night. I think I know what I did wrong now. Okay. It's a Haiger adjustable one in that tank. So it's off by a few minutes. I'll fix that, and I also have to change the blue to yellow. for morning sunrise. But cool enough all the same. And the younger Oscar's doing great. Algae's starting to slow down a tad because the system's fairly new. So I've got some, early allergy staging going on. That'll fix itself. Just needs a little time. It's all part of establishing a new system. My problem is it's ugly when you see it. But yeah, we'll get into feeding them real soon. And oh wait, we came down here to see the other pair. Let's have a look at them. They are here, and unfortunately I don't have a time light for this tank, but it will be coming. It will be coming. So for now I got a piece of crap light. Give me a second, I'll turn it on. Now it's probably a little bright, but I can't control the dimming and everything, so I don't get to sort of gently bring this tank up like this till I buy a new light. And I will. For now, I just gotta make stuff work. We got their tank at 85 degrees. I didn't want to do that. Maybe a little bit. It's so bright. So this is why. Okay, sorry. I said lock it. This is Big Bertha. And we got her in there with a male, or what I think is a male. I'm pretty sure it is. Because he's bred with the snake skin before this one, or attempted to, but sometimes a female will pretend to be a male so she can get in close to the eggs and eat them. But this fish has protected eggs with the snakeskin female, so and Big Bertha picked him, and she's definitely a girl, so we'll see what happens. But they're pissed off because I moved them last night, and they're pissed off because the light's a little bright right now, and I just turned it on. It'll take them a minute. She's starting to come around. They just need their eyes to adjust. He's probably still sleeping back there. But even still, while she slept, she's nose to the cone, and her belly's just packed. She laid a few yesterday. They all got eaten. But she kept getting interrupted, so she's going to lay down a spawn and a half. It's too bad she wasted a few yesterday, but she may just eat them all anyway because she hasn't protected eggs yet. She just hasn't decided to. It's quiet down here. The tank is bigger. She didn't like being in a small tank. She hated the 20-gallon. Absolutely hated it. So, but last night she was swimming around in this tank like she was enjoying herself shortly after I put her in. So in a few days, once they get over the net being netted, and they pout about that for several days when you do it to them. So he definitely will. These German stankers, they're very timid about being touched and netted. They don't want it at all. I mean, none of them do, but they get mad for a few days after. So, and he's still pissed off. She's okay. Done it to her enough times that I think she's starting to realize it's uncomfortable, but not a big deal. But he thinks it's a big deal. So we'll let them wake up. And they would have already been awake if the lights came on automatically, but we'll deal with that. They have everything else they need for now. pH in that tank's perfect. Everything's perfect. So. Rings beautiful everywhere. Absolutely crystal clear water. And I love this tank. I mean, I love them all. But with silver dollars and such, very nice. There was an eel in there. I think he's in my barrels. I'm gonna have to look for him. Couldn't catch him when I tried to get him out, and I can't find him. He would just be too big for an osprey to eat unless they ripped him apart and shared him. So he's got to be down in my barrel because there was a hole in that that thing up there, and I think he went down. And if he's in there, it's good because he's better off in there right now. So I'll check later. He's probably just hiding in that spire because he knows there's predators around now. And that's fine too. He'll get what he needs. I broadcast feed bloodworms and stuff, so stuff will make it to him. And the krill, pieces of krill everywhere. And he should be fine. But when I do freaking see him, I'm gonna go for him again. He should be fine. He should be in there. My apple snail found an opening in the back and fell to the ground. He's still alive, but you can tell it hurt him because he's not been wandering. He's up in the corner there, just kind of like it was yesterday. He was hanging out back there. Just come and see what's going on with him. So, can't see in there very well, can we? Maybe if I brighten it up. It's the reflection over here. But he's back there and he's hanging on to that filter, so he's not dead and his tentacles are out. But he's definitely got hurt and he's taking a timeout. I heard him hit the ground too. Thankfully I was in the room. Otherwise he would have dried up and died. He hit the ground pretty hard. Concrete, so. And I missed a spot when I did my varnish, so then I tried to add more varnish to fix the spot I missed. And when I was putting it on, it smudged the stain. And now I have a little patch that's not the right color right there. And it bothers me, but I have no more stain. And I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. Hopefully it gives it character. But for me, I'm seeing a flaw, and I hate it. It was almost perfect, and now it's not. It still looks good though, so I'm not going to kill myself over it. Sometimes you need a little imperfection. It gives character. Kind of like Stallone up here. He's got character because he's not perfect. Come up and see his little mouth. He's got like that whole upper lip thing. Just like Sylvester Stallone, a little bit of a crooked mouth. He's awesome. Oscar Stallone. I love those silver dollars with the spots and the little red on them. Just gorgeous. Can't wait till they're bigger. Monster fish. This is big. Oscars are the biggest fish I'm gonna have. I'm not playing around with freaking 4 foot long fish and stuff like that. That's not, no arowanas for me. I would need a new house to do fish like that. Unless I built a plywood tank. That would be about the only way I could get something big enough down here, would be to do that. And I'm not that motivated, so maybe in the years to come, when you know, things are trucking along, but not right now. Yeah, just beautiful. There's nothing more satisfying to me than healthy fish and clean, clear water. For me, that's what the hobby's about. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.